Hi, I'm Jenny Lee. Is anyone else named after a famous person in here? Who are you named after? Sophia Loren. And why did they name you after Sophia Loren? Oh, yes. I can see the resemblance. Yes. Well done. Well, my name is Jenny Lee, and I was named after Lord Bevan's wife, Jenny Lee. Now, he was the Secretary of State for Social Health in the UK. So he created the NHS. Yay. And he created the benefit system. Now, his wife was called Jenny Lee. So she became Baroness Lee of Asher Ridge. Yeah, so she created the Open University and the Arts Council. So a few things that we can all be grateful for. Me, I'm just Jenny-Lee from the town in Yorkshire that's called Fucked Up. So my granddad, George, God rest his soul, yeah, he invented toffos. So he was the chief engineer at Rowntree Macintoshes back in the 70s and 80s. So he and his colleague reinvented the machine that makes toffos. So everybody has a favourite one. So there was mint, banana, treacle, hated the treacle ones, original, strawberry. Yeah, so for every packet sold within the world, he got a penny. Right? So to say thank you, yeah, he bedded all the 10 girls on the walnut whip line. So, yeah, I'm led to believe, yeah, that he licked out the cream, scoffed the chocolate, and then saved the crusty bit till last. So my dad, Dave, yeah, he was a scoundrel in Halifax. Yeah, he was a local lad about town carrying a beer and drinking a smoke. This is my dad. So, of course, my mum was smitten. Absolutely loved him. Yeah, she was later diagnosed with schizophrenia, so it answers a few questions as to why they're connected. So, yeah, my grandparents hated him. They absolutely hated him. So, but my mum married him anyway. So, yeah, they said that if the marriage lasts a year, then they'll pay for the mortgage on the house, which in 1973 was £3,000. But in 1973, £3,000 was a lot of money. So I was born in that time. The money went into the bank to pay for the mortgage. My dad drew it all out and fucked off up Scotland. At his funeral, yeah, his clan came down from Scotland, yeah, from up in Ullapool, came down to his funeral, and they're all like regaling all these stories about how good a man he was and how he arrived in Ullapool and that he had this big wad of cash and he were buying everyone drinks. Now, bear in mind, I've got an older brother from another mother, yeah? So all these people knew about my brother, but they didn't know about me. So I was stood there, like, listening to all these stories about all these drinks that he'd bought all these people on my mum's mortgage money. I was the invisible woman at my dad's funeral. No one even, like, acknowledged that I was there. So I left school in 89. By 91, I was hitting the rave scene. By 97, I was a heroin addict. So, yeah, by 97, yeah, I met up with my version of the bad boy, yeah, and he got me on heroin. But I don't think that I was like a full-blown scale heroin addict. It was nothing like that. It was like I was only like, if you could get like a starter heroin addict, I was a starter heroin addict. But they enjoyed spending my family's money, so it was all good. So one day they managed to get some of this pure shit, like pure, yeah. So I couldn't at that time. Yeah, I couldn't do it myself, so I got them to do it, and I had about 2 meals of stuff. Oh, I died. I did, honestly. I literally died. Thank God, yeah, the crew that I was with, they quickly learnt CPR. So I'm on the floor there, my lips are blue, and they're pumping my chest, yeah, to bring me back round to life. And thank God that they did. But they enjoyed spending my family's money. So I've got all mixed up on this. So does anyone remember toffos? Has anyone got like a story they'd like to tell me about toffos, yeah? They were very nice. You preferred the banana ones? The original ones. Someone's saying the original. Mint? Were you a mint one? Yeah? I actually chose the colour for the cover. For the mint ones, the pink, because I love pink. Does anyone remember the advert from the late 70s? The Sheriff Cowboy, yeah? A man's gotta chew what a man's gotta chew. So I remember my granddad coming in coming into the living room and like telling us about this advert that they were coming up with for these adverts, and I was like, why are they using an American cowboy when they're made in Halifax? I don't get it. I was about this big at the time. So yeah, I eventually got clean in the millennium, around about 2000s. And my granddad, when I left school, my art teacher said to my mum, yeah, that I'm very creative and artistic, but it could have been that I'm autistic. I'm not quite sure. Could have been either. So yeah, I left school in 89. By 91, I was hitting the rave scene. I've already said that joke. Next bit. So So I decided to get my fine art degree. So I'm a Bachelor of Art, BA Honours Fine Art degree. And then I've done about 20 years of volunteering for different charity organisations. I've been a trustee of 2 charities with this lovely lady sat and this gentleman sat here at the front. In 2019, I won a competition with the School of Social Entrepreneurs to set up mobile screen print workshops to help charitable organisations with the cost of branding and logo wear, and a little bit of laughter yoga, which is where I met my good friend Tracy here, because we do a bit. Do you want to do a bit now, Tracy? Shall we do a bit of brain flossing, Tracy? A bit of brain floss? Maybe we could get the audience to join in as well. So the brain floss laughter, if you'd like to join in, you've got to imagine instead of flossing your teeth, you're going to floss your brain, right? So you've got this piece of string going in and out of your ears, and you're just going to laugh, yeah? So you're just going to go... yeah, in life, I've learned that money actually is the root to all evil. That sometimes life can be sweet, sometimes it can be sticky. What's the last bit, Soph? Yeah, you can chew your way through it and eventually learn how to swallow the crusty bits. Thank you. Thank you, Manchester. Thank you for having me. You've been great. I appreciate it.